Something about the way that you talk to me, even when you're not around, I feel you, boy. I feel you, boy.
Good morning to all and to all a good morning. Yes, long time no see. I am aware. However, hey y'all. We're gonna just jump straight back into YouTube as if we've been here. We're gonna pretend like we've not been MIA because that's just what we're gonna do. So if you are new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit a like, just a comment, maybe something, let us know you were here. If you are returning, hey cousin. Today we are taking Mason to speech therapy. So I'm gonna get into some oohs and ahs, some feelings about speech therapy maybe a little bit later because I'm currently running late. I did just drop off the princess at school this morning, so I'm gonna run in, get him dressed, get myself dressed. We're going to get a move on. I'm going to take you all through the day with me, and I'll come back a little bit later so we can talk about how we feel about this here speech therapy. Maybe even get a grief chat in because I can kind of sort of feel a little in my throat. And those are typically whenever my grief chats come. So hopefully you're following us on Instagram. It is at The Underage Widow on just about all platforms. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Let's take this baby to therapy, y'all. Come on. So guys, I found out in certain areas of the speech therapy that you are not able to record. And it would have been really, really hard to kind of record and stop with my glasses, again, given that some areas were restricted from recording. So I did get a few pictures, which I will insert here. Mason really seemed to enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead now, rush home to do a few mom things like get Maddie off the bus, and we'll discuss therapy tonight. Oh, hey y'all. So Mason did his first step toward the new speech therapist. So basically what they did today was just an evaluation, and they want to see how bad his speech or how good his speech may be, and they kind of determine if he actually needs speech therapy or not. I will share with you all that Mason had a pretty low score. They goes from 100 to, and 100 is the highest, and then of course just kind of down from there. And unfortunately Mason did have a pretty low score, which I'm not gonna lie, as a mom I kind of felt like a failure because I'm like thinking, what could I have done differently when he was born, and did I start working with him soon enough on his speech? Just things that were kind of going through my head. So that's what happened. He will be admitted into speech therapy full time. He will go twice a week. So there's just a few pieces of paperwork they have to complete and confirm, and then basically Mason will be put on the schedule, like I said, for twice a week for speech therapy. So we are beginning that journey. I will tell you all that I felt the way because I wanted to text husband. I wanted him there. I wanted to cry because it's just like I've always felt like there was something off with my son's speech and his development. And actually the speech therapist commented on his development as well, not in a bad way, but to tell me that she feels like further therapy may be needed. So they're going to do some screening for some other things from other therapists that deal with different areas. And I've always felt like since my son was like 9 months that something was just not quite right, and nobody would listen to me. Like my husband was like, I agree with you 100%. He was like, you're his mother, women's intuition, whatever you want to call it. If you feel like something's off, something's off. And it was like none of the doctors were listening to me. And now that he's 3, it's almost like I feel like, great, everybody's listening, but now it's too late, And granted, I know it's never too late for God. I know that, and I'm trying to hold on to that. But I cannot lie. It's a bittersweet thing because I'm just like, what if we would have addressed this sooner, So that's where we are. I'm going to keep you guys with me. So I'll be calling you back here and there because tomorrow Madison starts a new grief therapy. This is in person. Virtual did not work for her. It's just not her thing. It's not the therapist. It's just virtual therapy just does not work for some people. So she starts at a children's center tomorrow for grief therapy. They're going to do some screening with her to see if they can admit her as well into their program. And so we do that tomorrow after school. So we will try to take you guys along with us as much as possible, of course, still giving my children the privacy they may feel like they need. Madison is very open to YouTube, so she may share quite a bit with you all. I almost dropped the phone on my head. Don't y'all hate that when you're on the phone late at night and that phone fall in your face? It's time to go to bed then. But anywho, so Madison may share quite a bit because she is loving the whole YouTube thing. She feels like it is great because she said that another kid may lose their dad and have to go through this process as well, and maybe our videos can help their family through their journey. So yeah, your girl is definitely tap into the YouTube. So I'm gonna try to get this makeup off, get some rest, and we're gonna start a whole new day tomorrow with Madison now entering a new therapy, and hopefully they both have appointments for their therapists, Mason for his speech, Madison for her grief therapy by next week. So we're gonna see how this goes. Again, guys, I want to sleep. Good night. I will see y'all in the morning.
I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you, to find someone like you. Yeah, 'cause I've been